Nice. And we are going to be doing melodic dictation and exploration in minor. So this is kind of like imagining it's like the first week we've kind of been talking about dictating melodies in minor. That's RJ.
Thanks, Al.
And you know about 6/8, you know about all of the minor solfege syllables.
Are we law based or do based?
We are do based, move to
Okay.
do based, because that's what I
Oh
believe
man.
if you want. I guess.
Thank you.
So,
Okay, you left the measure numbers.
oh yeah, this is kind of spur of the moment-ish. So, and so we're high schoolers in AP Theory, and I guess we'll just start with this. So hello class. Today we are working on a little more of melodic dictation in minor, and I have a little sheet for you that you can read some directions at the top. But I really want to talk about kind of how we should approach listening to these dictations, because some of your past melodic dictation tests have been a little iffy. So I wouldn't actually say that to real students, just so we're clear on that. I'm just having fun. So maybe. So the way I like to approach melodic dictation, and the way that I learned is that as a perfectionist, I like to write down. I would usually like to have, like, if we're doing this example, I would make sure this measure is completely perfect before I did anything else. And I would keep listening until I was sure of this measure. But the problem is, by the time I'm completely sure of measure 1, I have no more listenings. So the way that I would like you to approach this is you can start writing down any information you want as you begin, but if you get lost somewhere in the middle, I want you to just take that time to just listen and try to get a sense for what is going on melodically, what is the music saying, and that information. And if you can, try to get the end, because usually it's very obvious some type of dominant to 1 function. So that's kind of a good way to approach it. We're going to start, and so this is your key signature, as you can see on your piece of paper, and your starting note. So I'm going to play for you the key that we're in, and then I would like us to all sing, since it is in D minor. I'd like us to start on Do and sing up, sing melodic minor, and we know how to sing this. So up all the way to Do, and then back to Do. So you'll go up, and you'll sing the major, the sharp 6, La and T, and then down you'll sing Te and Lay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
So I'm going to ask you to sing a couple things as a class. So can you sing Do? So Do. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll start the exercise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we may still be thinking about it a little bit. For the sake of time, I'm going to play it another time. So here's your key. It's all right. Getting a little jazzy there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just so everyone gets one more shot at it, let's play it one more time and then we'll discuss it a little bit. So, sing do for me.
Do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're gonna kind of do this as a little bit of a collaborative project. So can any tell me what happened right after do? Raise your hand, please. Tell me what happened. Yes, David.
Went up to May.
Went up to what?
May.
May. Was it an eighth note?
Yes.
Cool. And then, how about David? Can you tell us what happened after that?
Then I went to Fa on an eighth
Fa.
note.
On eighth note. And RJ, can you give us the next little bit?
I got a quarter note on A,
On A, which is what scale degree?
the 5th scale degree.
And then, can anyone else finish out the bar? There's one note missing.
An 8th note
Mm-hmm. On G.
on
Correct one.
G.
So, are we all copacetic with this, or is anyone who can we agree as a class that this is what we heard? We all good? Okay, let's move on to the next measure. Does anybody know what the next measure begins on? Does anyone have it on their paper?
Is it a T
Is it a T? So,
or is it a soul? I was torn.
we have two options. We have T and a sol, and I hope you remember your accidental if you wrote the T. So, let's listen to the first two bars, and let's try to figure out our as a class. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So can anyone tell me, did we hear the T? Did it, actually, I have a better idea. So, let us sing, this is just pretending like this is the note that we're gonna go with. Let's sing what we have on the board. And then I'll play right after what is played, and we'll see if it matches up. So this is with the T, just to make sure. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do, re, fa, sol, fa, ti.
Does that sound like what we played?
No.
What I played? This is what I played. Does that make sense?
But does
So-
the T come after that?
Yes, exactly. And
Oh,
that's probably
okay.
why
That's-
you heard the T is humans have a hard time remembering lots of strains of notes, usually past I think it's 9 to 11. And so when we're trying to analyze also rhythm and note values and all these other things, generally we know that we heard T, but we don't quite know if it was right there or right there. So can anyone tell me what anybody remember the note value for this sol?
Quarter.
Okay, guys, stop, Tyler.
Yes,
We were just on a roll. All right, that was fast, wasn't it?
yeah. And I would have eventually talked about,
Yeah.
and then it was, so we could have talked about that a little bit too, so.
Yeah, it goes by really fast. Okay, what do you guys want to say to Tyler? Hit the.
You can pause, Karis.
Aww.